Welcome back, everybody, to Late Night at the Movies on the Late Night Chat Network, your first stop for pop culture talk. I'm your host, Nico, and we got a special theme episode for you here today. We're going to be discussing our top 10 favorite animated films. And join with me today, we got our usual Late Night at the Movie co-host, Julie and JT, here with us. But we have a very special guest joining us here today who actually hasn't been on the show in a long time. Were you on episode 300? Did you make an appearance on that last episode we did? I don't know if you did or not. Maybe
No,
that
I
was the
don't.
last time. So for her first
so.
appearance all year, and you guys might remember her from a little show called TikTok Time. Laura, what's going on? How you doing? Or L.
I'm
Ryan.
good, my friend. I'm good. All right, yeah. It's when I put my name on it and everything.
Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Thank you very much. Good. I'm happy to be here again.
Yeah, thank
Missed
you
you
for
guys.
doing this.
Don't
I'm
lie.
glad we had a good topic to bring you back to the show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know some people that are a little upset they got late notice about not joining us on this episode.
You're gonna get killed, bro. I hope you.
We're gonna need to buy some flowers tomorrow.
Yeah.
Better fucking seriously.
You live together. How did this happen?
I know.
Bro, remember, you're loud. She hears you right through the wall.
Listen, she'll be back for Christmas episodes, all right? So I'm saving.
Man, she just got a whole month of Halloween.
What are you gonna say? Yeah, what the fuck?
Recorded 4 episodes with me. So, anyways, but yes, thank you once again, Laura, for joining us for this. And yeah, this is we're going to be discussing our top 10 favorite animated films. And we all, at least me and Julie, it seems like have some disclaimers about how we kind of put this list together because I feel like other than JT, I think we're all a big fan of animated films here.
You never said I wasn't a fan of animated.
Oh, please.
We're watching cartoons all the time.
You talk them down. You talk them down so many times on this show.
Yeah, but not the animated ones that you guys are talking about. I'm talking about real like Disney animated. Like I know this one is the more, but not like that. When you guys talk about what's the other one, the Asian stuff, the Korean stuff, and all that.
Can we get a translator for him? What the fuck is going on right now?
Talk about anime.
Anime.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of that stuff. I never said I wasn't a fan.
We didn't say anime. We said animated.
So, listen, I gotta say, out of more recent years, though, this is probably the most that JT has ever seen animated films.
Well, I was a kid at one point, bro.
Yes, yeah, a younger person in his life now.
But I was a kid at one point.
Did
No
they
way.
make cartoons when you were a child?
Huh?
Did they
Benjamin
make cartoons when you were a child?
Are you fucking serious? I got
He
the
also
racist
watched
ones too.
His first Miyazaki film this year. Don't forget.
Shadow puppets.
Jay watched Jay watched what
We made him watch
did
an
we
anime.
watch? Yeah. We watched the Miyazaki film with one of Julie's favorites with Jay. He actually joined us on that one, right? Spirited Away. Don't forget.
I forgot about that. Yeah, but it's Spirited Away.
Well, that's not making his list. So, anyways, the disclaimer for Jay is that he's going to scrape together some sort of a list. We don't stand by his recommendations and
I'm not confident in his
I'm
decisions
really
on
curious
this
to see
one.
what he comes up with, though.
I have too. Look at this. What am I doing here?
Seriously.
They bring me on here to bully me.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I think
I look forward to
for anybody that actually watches this show, they know you fucking talk shit about animated films. Come on.
Depends what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
grew up fucking Lion King eras.
You gotta prove yourself for
That's
today. Okay, I expect a lot from you then. All right. So,
Yeah,
so
fuck.
that being
Yeah, I
said,
never just watched Frozen.
we're gonna get into our top 10 animated films here today. And I don't know, like if you guys wanted to touch on it before we get into it. Let's start with Laura here. So is that like, yeah, because we when I mentioned this to Julie, knowing that she likes animated films, because we're always trying to, put our heads together and think of theme episodes we can do now as a result of us kind of doing more of these type of things. She had mentioned, yeah, maybe Laura would be interested in doing an animated, joining us for the animated discussion as well. Is that what you say, like your favorite type of films are animated overall, or is it just like you have a lot of fond memories of them, or like you still watch them?
I say it's a little bit of both because it's like I've always tried to like with music, I listen to everything. So with movies, I enjoy every genre as much as I can. So like I have specific ones for animated that it's like a lot of them are nostalgia.
Right.
And then other ones are just ones that I've always just really enjoyed and been able to watch over the years, like consistently. I've never gotten bored of them.
Yeah, I was telling Julie,
Yeah.
like the way I put my list together was something that I would equal, not just nostalgia, but also something I could equally think of myself wanting to watch today. Like, so there's some nostalgia picks I could have just picked for pure nostalgia that I wouldn't necessarily throw on. And there still might be a couple of those on my list, but I think for the most part, I tried to also pick stuff, not even just more modern stuff, but stuff that I feel like I have a fond memory of watching when I was younger that I also feel like would hold up still by today's standards. That's kind of like that's kind of the angle I took when I made my list. How about you, Julie?
I got kind of a mixed bag. Like I've got some that it's like they hold a nostalgia spot, whereas I haven't gone back to watch them in several years. But it's almost like one of those things where you don't want to, because you'll look at it with the fresh eyes as an adult and you're like, wow, this movie's actually ass. But like I like where it lives in my brain at this point.
I find that there's a lot of those though that are animated. Like there is a lot of films that I think do not hold up by our standards now. If you were to
Probably
them, right? So
I have a couple of them.
But how far you want to stretch? Like, I mean, you could stretch. Like, I wanted to ask, but I mean, you guys are going like
all time.
All time.
When you're talking animated, you're talking not just CGI. You're talking cartoon. You're talking hand sketch. You're talking. Are you talking puppetry? Are you talking?
No,
puppetry's not animation.
No. Okay, it's more
claymation is animation.
Animation, stop motion.
Stop motion. Okay.
Well, okay. Are you talking? Yeah, stop motion. I would say because like kind of puppetry a little bit, but not like people with their hands up a puppet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Not like Elmo's World. We're not talking about that.
Mr. Dress Up or
something. No Muppet Movie. That's not it.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking.
No. Yeah, that's a fair question.
You know. Okay.
Shouldn't you have asked this before we started the show?
You're defining terms. It's like
a bunch of things. No, more things as I was just thinking about it started popping in my head. Sure. And I'm like, holy fuck, I could think far back now. If I really wanted to think far back, like I could go back. Yeah, so there's a lot. Like, I mean, fuck. So yeah,
there is. That's why we kind of wanted to explain.
It's not even certain things like that I've seen this year at any given point, right?
Yeah.
So
he's really hung up, guys, on. He's for some reason he's thinking about all the animated movies he's seen this year, which we've explained to him numerous times. They don't have to be from this year. They are from your entire life.
This is from all time. Yeah, this is from that's why it's kind of a pretty broad category, and that some of us struggled putting these lists together in a specific order. So we're going to go 10 down to 1. Mm-hmm. And it was challenging. I will say that. I do have some honorable mentions we can talk about after the fact, but I feel like, I mean, it's even for me, the animated films aren't my favorite genre of films, I would say, but there's still so many that I've seen over time. Like you said, just by default of being a kid watching these movies and also like watching more like I feel like there's two different eras of animated films. I think once you get into the Pixar era, it's when we were like, these are films also for adults all of a sudden, like the Disney stuff, like Disneyfication of like these films, right? Like, so it's just that's interesting because that started like a whole new kind of like era of films where I felt like comfortable again going to watch these movies in theaters without having like not going with like my sister or my younger sister or something like that, because they are kind of targeted towards all ages, right? So I feel like, and they're always ones that do well in theaters for the most part, right? As well, a lot of these. But then you got all these imitators. You had like DreamWorks, and then they were in competition with Pixar, and then then there was these other companies that would make some of them that aren't up to the Pixar standard, quite frankly. That again, sometimes like Julie said, sometimes these movies don't hold up or they're ass, but there's something about them that you like, right? Certain movies. Like there's one movie that's in my honorable mentions. I don't know why I watched this movie like 50 times probably as a kid. I don't think it's a good movie. That's why I put it in my honorable mentions, but I'm just like, for whatever reason, I love that film. So it's interesting. I don't put it up to the same standard as I do other movies, I should say.
Which one?
Well, I it's in my honorable mentions. I'll discuss it later.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said the name of it.
No. Okay, but yeah, let's get started then. We'll go at number 10 all the way down to number 1 for our top 10 favorite animated films here. All right, so number 10. Who wants to start? Anybody?
Bueller.
Fine, I can start.
Bueller?
So I put I put Akira as my number 10 because it's an anime. It's based on the manga, Japanese anime film. I really like the film a lot, but I put it in at number 10. I mean, visually, it's a really amazing movie, but I put it at number 10 because the anime itself does not cover half of like what's in the manga. It's one of those cases where the book has it's a much bigger story and much bigger scope that the anime was the length of it and what they decided to focus on in the anime was all visually interesting and really cool. And I saw it back in the day when I hadn't really watched that much anime. Like it was this. It was, Ghost in the Shell. It was Dragon Ball. Like, this is the stuff that I feel like really kind of made the rounds in North America out of like early anime stuff, even before like Pokemon and all that kind of stuff, Sailor Moon. But like, and that's the other thing too. When it comes to animated stuff, I have much more of an affection towards a lot of animated shows. Like, I there's lots of animated shows I wish we could feature here on this. Maybe that's a future episode we can do, animated shows, because we cover TV on here as well a little bit on Late Night at the Movies. But when it comes to films, there, it's a lot easier. I felt like putting together a list. I think animated shows for me would be a lot harder because I there's so many good. I mean, just the Nickelodeon shows alone or the Cartoon Network shows alone, like really, and that's not even getting into any of the other kind of stuff, right? Like the Hanna-Barbera or like, you know what I mean? Like even just those like of the 2000s, that kind of stuff is just, there's so many good cartoons during that period.
Pinky and the Brain, Kim Possible.
Oh man, Rugrats and fucking
Tiny Toons,
Dexter's Lab.
Animaniacs.
Yeah, there's so many good shows that I like during that period.
Fucking SpongeBob, dude.
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
yeah. So, but yeah, Akira at number 10. Like I said, it almost got pushed out of the 10, but I had to find a place for this, and I don't have a lot of anime in my top 10. And that was like the breakthrough, like big first animated film I feel like I saw other than cartoons back in the day that holds up still. And but I put it there because it's just not as good as the manga. The manga is way better. Everybody I feel like has watched the movie that had never read the manga. When they end up reading the manga and I speak to them about it, they're like, oh my God, the manga's way fucking better. It's such a bigger story than it's captured in the movie. And I'm like, yeah, it's because, it's only like 2 hours long and there's only so much they could fit in there. And the manga's like 6 huge phone book volumes of a story, right? So you couldn't capture it all. But there's the famous bike scene, the bike slide that everyone's copied that's in the anime, and all this crazy like mutated type moments and explosions and all this crazy shit that happens in the film. So I really love it. It holds up. So that's at number 10, Akira. All right, Julie, you want to go across here? You next?
Yeah, we may as well go in order. I don't know if this one's a controversial placing for this one or not. Like if it deserves a higher spot. Definitely deserves a place on the top 10, I feel. I put Shrek at number 10.
Didn't make mine, but I know it's beloved. And that was that's high on the list for a lot of people, including Christina, who wasn't able to make the episode. People, this is one of those very quotable animated films, which is
for sure.
Not many, in my opinion, like quotable animated films.
I think it's the beginning of that era of like movies, cartoon movies for adults. Like it's in that sweet spot at the beginning of that. Family friendly, adults can enjoy it, kids can enjoy it. That era of DreamWorks, Pixar, Disney movies that did that. And it's rewatchable as fuck still. Like, of course, you know all the bits now at this age, but like it's 20, almost 25 years old at this point, and it's rewatchable as fuck.
Still holds up.
Where are you at with the sequels?
I've only seen the second one.
Okay.
Everything that comes after. I might have seen the third one, actually. I'm not confident, though.
3. I think there's 4 now, I want to say. Is there 4?
There's a lot more than that. But
well, they're currently working on one now, and there's going to be a Donkey spin-off movie, Eddie Murphy's.
They got to stop.
Imagine that shit, bro. That's like crazy. I need to see the Donkey again.
And I'll get it into...
There's 8 movies.
I'll get into it How many?
8 if you count the Puss in Boots stuff.
Oh, the
yeah,
spin-off.
true.
Yeah, the first one was not bad. I like the
Shrek, Shrek 2,
Like-
Shrek the Third, Shrek the Halls, Shrek Forever After, Scared Shrekless, Puss in Boots, Shrek 5. Shrek 5 is
Wow.
coming out, is being worked on.
And there's a spin-off donkey. See, this is the I mean, I'm gonna save this comment for another movie on my list later on, but I think when animated films do too many sequels, it's not a good idea either, I feel like. And there's so many now that have adopted this, like because they make it's a cash grab, really, realistically, right? I mean, and these people love doing voice work. It's so fucking easy for these actors to come in and do voice work, right? So
For sure.
it's I get it, but it's just like, I don't know. I think there's some that should not have, like, after 3 sequels and you're still making them. I don't know. I don't love
Nothing comparatively, what they've done beyond that, nothing has lived up to the first one.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like, I don't know if it's this, because what, Fiona's in the second one, I feel like? Is that when he gets with or is it the first one?
She's in the first one.
When did she turn in? Like, there's this whole, I think it's the third one I want to see. There's one that I do like a lot too, other than the first one.
I think they have kids by the third one.
Then I think it's it might
The
be
second one is when they're going to meet her parents.
I think it's that one. I do like
Far,
one of the
Far
other
Away.
movies as well. Yeah, I think it holds up, but I think the first one's the best though. Yeah, I agree with you.
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
Shrek
it's
2 is when
Far,
they go
Far
to meet
Away.
her parents.
Okay.
That one is funny. So I haven't really seen the third one that I remember. I know that there's kids in the third one. I just don't remember.
Isn't
any
there
of them.
one where she turns into a human again or something like that?
The second one is where he turns into a human, and I don't know if she must turn into a human at some point during the movie, but
I think I think I like that one as well. But the first one is the best. I
Yeah.
agree. But I'm not. It's not on my list, but it's beloved. So
it has a banger cover song in it. Other than that, I'm like, yeah, all right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's got Mike Myers, that is one of his many Scottish roles. Scottish voices that he was.
The
It's
Fairy
fun.
Godmother covers that I Need a Hero song.
Yeah.
It's,
Do you remember like the bloopers from the second one?
Yes.
Like the ones at the end with Simon Cowell like
Yeah.
judging the far away, or like the swamp.
And he elects himself as the king, and yeah,
And the Prince Charming
wasn't a
guy
big
is
thing.
voiced by the guy who's Jamie from Game of Thrones, Jay,
Mhm.
in Shrek. The guy
Nice.
who's Jamie Lannister. He's the guy that voices, I think, the Prince Charming in Shrek. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I know that.
All right, Laura,
Oh, is it my go?
number
Yeah.
10.
number 10.
Number 10. Okay. I put Robin Hood,
The Disney film?
the
Nice.
Disney Robin Hood. Yeah. That's definitely a nostalgia one for me. Yeah. I whistle that song like consistently. Like that intro is always like one of my favorites. It's just like the rooster just whistling, playing in his little ukulele. And then I don't know, I like the concept with the characters and stuff throughout it as well. It has like the ones with specific behaviors they put towards specific animals, like kind of act like that too. I always like how they put that into it, but it is definitely a nostalgia pick for me, one that I used to watch all the time as a kid.
Also, like, isn't that like one of those like 1950s Disney ones too? And
Yeah.
it still holds up. Like the animation
so good.
is so good in that film still. Yeah, because
Mhm.
that's back in hand drawn animation days still, right? Like before,
Yeah.
it's
Like I
it's-
think that's up there with like Snow White, with like one of like the really earlier colored animation ones.
yeah. There's one. I mean, it's not going to make my list anywhere as much as I watched it when I was a kid. The one main, like, I think Disney princess movie I watched for whatever reason, like a ton of times when I was younger. Not because I'm saying whatever reason, because it's a Disney princess movie, but just because I'm like, I don't know why it was this one specifically. Probably, I guess, the songs in it. And it might make someone's list on here. Maybe Jay's. I don't know. Is Little Mermaid. I watched that movie like 100 fucking times. I feel like when I was younger. I don't know why. That was the one of the Disney. That's the one Disney princess film I think that I really liked when I was younger. I didn't really like.
I wanted to catch me a fish. That's what it was, bro.
It must be the songs in that one that really kind of crab and everything. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just like.
Really real life the way it is.
Yeah,
It is.
I didn't really. I watched all of them, like, but Snow White, all those ones. I didn't connect with a lot of those.
Oh, I got another one that'll throw you guys off. Don't you worry.
Good pick though. Robin Hood is number 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Jay.
Well, I'm gonna put just number 10 just because we'll start off latest. I'm gonna have my number 10 as Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
Good choice.
You know what, man? From as long as I can remember, that movie's been a part of a watch of mine. I don't know why. It's corny. I love the whole storyline behind it, how they fall in love, and I'm sappy when it comes to that style of movie. But they do it with I don't know. When I was growing up, there was a lot of things with the dogs too that really I enjoyed a lot.
Mhm.
So that one there, that I think I could say I would put it as a number 10 for me on my list, just because I got a lot of stuff I could think about, but yeah, that one is one of those ones that always kind of just reminds me of I don't know, loving, caring, and just all around fun.
Yeah, it's a great
You also know you did the spaghetti move with somebody as well,
Oh
right?
yeah.
I love the Siamese cats in that movie. Were always I really enjoyed them.
Not
Yeah,
PC
yeah.
anymore.
Not so much anymore.
That song, they've taken it out of if you stream that, I don't think it's in there. We Are Siamese. I think they've taken it out now. Didn't they redo it? Like, isn't there like a
the whole dance? Dude,
yeah, they
that was the best.
They took it out now, I think. I love that song
really?
too, but I think they've
I
taken
haven't
it out.
rewatched it.
I think they've taken it out. That is a good song, that one. I agree. But
Probably.
I think is that one of the movies that they did like a live action of now? I think they have, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So they took it out. It's not in the live action. I know that for a fact.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they've actively removed it from now. Sometimes they just put a disclaimer up and they're like, hey, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing at this time. We didn't know anyone found this offensive. So
it was a different time or whatever it usually says. Like, yeah.
I'd rather them do that than remove it altogether. So
yeah,
they'd be like, oh, okay.
Just be prepared. This is what you're gonna see in this.
Right. Yeah, but that is
no Gen Z is gonna go after him. We're like, oh my god, how could you? But like, it was a different time.
Retroactively canceled animated film.
It's so
this
funny.
Film is ruining our society.
It's almost like they pick and choose what they want to cancel. Really, at the end of the day.
Oh yeah.
Right, so.
All right, Julie, go ahead. No, that's my pick. I'm just joking. All right, number 9 for me. Land Before Time. I was obsessed with dinosaurs, like a lot of guys were back when they were younger. I read so many books. Loved Jurassic Park. Obviously, this is one of my favorite because of that. And the first film, again, this is a series that had other sequels to it that I don't think I watched most of them. I feel like maybe I watched one other one or something, but the first one still great characters, fun animation. This isn't a Disney one. I don't know what this is actually. I don't think it's Disney. It's like, I don't know what anime. I will look it up, or Julie, if you got the computer there, if you want to. Yeah. I don't know who did this. I think it's I don't know if it's Warner Bros. It's something else that doesn't make it's not as popular as Disney or something like that.
An outside studio.
It's Don Bluth.
Who? Don
Bluth.
What did they do?
I can't tell you that. It'll ruin part of my list.
Okay. But they've done other big animated films, though. Okay. So, you know what? I think I know which one they also did, actually, now that you say that. I feel like I do know, but which is not on my list, but it's a beloved one as well. Anyways, I love this movie because it's dinosaurs. That's basically the main reason it made my list, and I'd still watch it today. It's actually been a long time since I've seen it, admittingly.
I wasn't confident in my answer there, but I was like, it might be a Don Bluth movie. But yeah, he made a lot of stuff that didn't get mainstream attention as much. But there's a lot of them in my Fever Dream movie list on Letterboxd. Okay. You can follow me at my tag below my name.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like people need to delve a bit deeper into some of these other people that these productions.
But he did work for Disney at one point.
We did. Okay. Yeah. See, but that's the thing. I mean, they all kind of spawned from Disney. A lot of these, or they're just trying to do Disney films. A lot of these companies back then, these production companies, right? But
he worked for early Disney, and then
Burton worked for Disney. Like all these fucking guys worked for Disney, early.
He left in the 70s, and then started his own studio, and then kind of had his own style.
And that's And that's why a lot of people left Disney too. That's the same reason Tim Burton, because he felt like his creativity was shackled there, and he couldn't do like weird shit like he wanted to do, right? Even though Disney has their fair share of weird older shit too. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
But back then they wanted it to be like, cutesy and bubbly and like, happy. So then when like people wanted to come in and do kind of darker films and dark animations, they're like, oh, that doesn't fit with our brand. Like, we can't do that.
Right.
So then you ended up getting good movies outside of that from them.
They had a brand, absolutely. Yeah.
So it's cool.
So so that's my number 9 is Land Before Time, just because of my dinosaur obsession. That's definitely a nostalgia pick. Like, I haven't seen that one in a long time, but again, I just watched that a million times when I was younger because I love dinosaurs. So yeah. All right, Julie.
My number 9 is also a Don Bluth movie.
Okay, what is it?
It is also a nostalgia pick. I haven't watched it in many, many years, but I watched it obsessively when I was a child. Okay. It's called Pebble and the Penguin.
I've never heard of that.
Laura knows what I'm talking about.
I do.
So, okay, and now here's my disclaimer. That I wanted to give Don Bluth his flowers on my list because I watched a lot of Don Bluth movies. And it was a toss-up for me between Pebble and the Penguin, A Troll in Central Park, or An American Tail. American Tail is one that everybody knows.
Christine, that would have made her absolutely loves that one. Fievel Goes West. Yeah, that's the other one, right?
They made 3 of them.
Yeah, she loves those movies. Yeah, so that's Don Bluth. I thought you were gonna say like All Dogs Go to Heaven or something. Like,
that's also Don Bluth.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's when you said that.
I have that on my list.
Is also Don Bluth.
Shut up.
I have that on my list.
There's a lot of Don Bluth
spoilers
out there.
Throwing things out. Don't say it then. Yeah.
When I knew that like Pebble and the Penguin, Troll and Central Park, I would have that.
That's a sad fucking movie.
It was a last minute switch for me between American Tail and Pebble and the Penguin because I watched Pebble and the Penguin more. And American Tail and the sequels, it was a last minute decision. You'll have to tell Christine.
You picked this over American Tail for the Don Bluth pick, is what you're saying. Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like American Tail maybe hasn't aged quite as well. I don't know. I haven't rewatched it in a long time either. It's probably, you know what? Pebble and the Penguin is going to be a lot more lighthearted of a theme. It was a safer choice. I was going safer. But American Tail and its sequels, which I did see all of them, I think, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I
next to Christina, she knows it. She's like, "Oh, Julie with the deep cuts." She approves. She's aware of this. I've never heard of this movie.
I wanted to go with A Troll in Central Park, but I watched that one recently, and it's not as hype.
Okay.
And it still holds a nice spot in my heart, but it's not as good.
I
can't really rewatch the old shit now because I'm like, I don't want it all to die. But
yeah.
And by the way, while we've been talking, just on our top, the first 2 of our list, I've added 3 more fucking movies to my honorable mentions. It reminded me of that. I was like, shit.
You're a menace.
Taking away, not adding to it.
I'm adding shit that we're not even talking about.
You don't want this going to be 2.5 hours, Julie.
I know. I'm sorry. And
right.
there'll be ones that Christine will probably appreciate, just saying.
So listen, I have to have her as a constant background to approve or disapprove her choices. All right, as this episode.
I know
it's the only thing I can think of her. But we get some other opinions in the mix here too. So far, yeah, she's praising the pick. She's liking it. All right, go ahead.
The premise of Pebble and the Penguin was just about Penguin Boy proposing to his penguin girlfriend, but he has to go find the perfect rock.
Okay.
Because of the emperor penguins use these rocks to propose to their girlfriends.
Right.
It's an adventure for him to find the perfect stone.
I mean, I like penguins. I've never heard of this film at all.
It's a Dom DeLuise movie.
Oh, well, that doesn't help.
Everybody knows who Dom DeLuise is, though.
I do. Yeah, he was on Hollywood. He was on Hollywood Squares a lot back when I was younger.
It was another one that I feel like died young. Speaking of our, most recent topic.
Yes.
Anyway.
All right, Laura. Number 9.
Yeah. Number 9. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the ones I picked too is I like a good soundtrack in a movie. I like good music, so I feel like a lot of them are gonna have ones that I enjoyed because of the music.
Memorable songs.
Absolutely. And this one is gonna be Fantasia 2000.
Oh, you fucking asshole! I get another one of my
Yeah.
honorable mentions.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. That one has always been, it gave me such a love for classical music. Just the way that they implemented the animations along perfectly with the music is always just
So this is
one of the best things.
This is not Fantasia then. This
Second one.
is
No, the second one. The second one they came out with, yeah. Like my favorite one that I still think about is the flamingos with the yo-yos.
Yep.
And I think it's Vivaldi that they're playing in the background, isn't it? When they're doing. Anyways.
So two things. Maybe it's sacrilege.
Yeah.
Never been a huge fan of Fantasia.
That's okay.
It's a music nerd movie.
Yeah. Number
Yeah.
2, though, I bet you it probably is better if you were to watch that Stone, which I've never done, because like it's a very visual experience of a
100%.
film. Yeah, see? So maybe I really should revisit those.
You should.
I got 4 other movies I can recommend just
deep.
on that category alone.
Hell yeah.
Get high at work, these musical cartoon weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Jay?
What do I got?
Yeah.
Which one do I want to put? Now you got me fucked up with you fucked me
Would
up
be
with
3 movies that you've never seen before.
No, my All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah, say it. I mentioned it. Yeah, that's it.
One of my favorites growing up.
Great pick. Yeah.
No, because you get to watch it. I mean, I had a lot of dogs that mysteriously, had to go to a farm, right, growing up. So every time I see a movie like that, and then you see the poor dog that gets hit, you know what I mean, and they die, and it's just that nostalgic feeling of just being a kid and growing up watching it. I think it came on in 92 or 96, if I'm not, maybe 96 when I was a little older.
I only ever saw the
To
sequel.
understand it. Yeah, there was. I didn't watch the sequel. After that, I was already.
I only saw the second one. I never saw the first one.
Right.
No.
So,
yeah.
You
ever hear the story, Jay, about Burt Reynolds and the voice actress that played the kid? Do you know this? I saw this online not too long ago. Do you know this story?
No, I don't.
So Burt Reynolds voiced the dog.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. I didn't know this when I was younger. I just learned this recently. Burt Reynolds who voiced the dog in All Dogs Go to Heaven, which I really enjoyed too.
Funny.
Yeah. The voice actress of the girl in it, she died before the movie came out. And he had to do the line reading at the end of the film. Like he had like a picture of her up. And so like the lines that he says to her in the movie, like they're like very heartfelt and sound that way because like it actually is a real thing. Like he actually was sad and he did like a bunch of takes because he couldn't get through it, like doing it because the girl actually died in real life. The who did the voice act. Yeah, Judith Barcy, who voiced the character Anne Marie, was murdered by her father in July. It's very dark.
Is she also the girl that voiced Ducky from Land Before Time?
Maybe.
I didn't know that. Is it?
She might be.
Yeah, Christine just texted me that same girl voices Ducky from.
Oh my god! What does she got? Like live TV?
It's got like a mic set up here in the room or something.
She's listening at the door.
It's really fucking. It's sad and fucked up. I did not know that till now about the Land Before Time, but
same girl.
Murdered by her fucking father, Jay, and then he had to like do this line reading where he says goodbye.
Murder suicide,
and like
that's fucking crazy.
It's a trip, right? Learning that now, Well, I mean, sorry to take away from the movie's great, but
it's come a long time. Like it's an older fucking thing. So I mean, there was a lot of things that parents were fucked up about over there too. It's, especially if their kids all of a sudden being famous, they're trying to get their kids into acting and stuff. It was a little different times, It was
meal ticket back then.
Oh fuck! They were all meal, because there was no actual laws in place proper too either.
Yeah,
right?
Apparently he recorded his lines while looking at a photo of her. He took many takes, over 60. And
could you imagine? Even like Burt Reynolds been through a lot by that time too, right? So I mean, you would think that for him to actually get seriously touched like that about it.
Well, he had to deliver a final goodbye to the character in the film, but it was really an actual goodbye to the person in real life who was murdered prior to that film coming out when he was doing the line reading, right? So it's pretty fucked up. Yeah, it's
both of those movies were released after she was killed.
Really?
Yeah.
House. So they just had that stuff like in the bank, like the line, the really interesting because these are late 80s. These films, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Like yeah. Great movie though. I do remember that one. That was like again one of those. Well, it's one of those early films that talks about death, right? That's an animated film too, right? It's and animals too, which is
The second one was a fucking trip. It feels like an acid trip of a movie to me.
I never watched the second one, but
I don't know. It's like exploring dog purgatory with a wiener dog named Itchy.
No,
I don't remember that.
that was dark enough.
I only saw the second one. I never saw the first movie.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so my number 8, my first Disney pick, Great Mouse Detective.
You fucking bastard!
I love.
I knew that was gonna be up there.
I love this film. What's that guy's name? Radicus or whatever. The world's biggest rat, greatest rat or whatever. That whole song where they're all like dancing around singing these praises, and there's that drunk rat, the rat, whatever, and the bat character in that. Yeah, I love Sherlock Holmes. I really like I feel like this is like a deep cut Disney older film personally, because like everyone points to all the Disney princess movies, or they point to like I really like their adaptations, like Laura said, even like the Robin Hood one. Like I really like some of the stuff that they kind of just did from like, you know, a Disney lens of like, well, you know, stories that pre-existed, and just put animals and stuff like the anthropomorphic, like animal type characters in the film. And this is another one I watched like a million times when I was younger. I love this movie, and the songs in it are great. The animations in it great. I think the depiction of him as Sherlock Holmes is really good. The villain is awesome for a Disney movie. I really like the villain in this. So that's my number 8. That's one I will throw on still if I see it, or I see it on Disney. It still holds up too. I think I watched this a couple years ago and I still really enjoy it. So yeah, it's one of my favorite Disney films.
It's a movie I haven't thought about in a really long time.
Oh, I love it. It's
good. Yeah.
That one made my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And I was mad about it for not getting the top 10.
Or the whole thing with that girl, like her father gets killed, the toy maker or whatever, and the Basil, when she's like she's searching for Basil or whatever. Yeah, that's isn't that dog or whatever that's in it, right? Is that it's been a while, but I just remember that little girl that's in Great Mouse Detective. She's really good too. Yeah, I like that character as well. So yeah. So you made your honorable mentions. All right, that's a good one though. I respect it. It's there.
My number 8, I had to give my flowers to Tim Burton on this one.
Of course.
It's a very hard decision, incredibly difficult, but I had to give it to Coraline. Is that a controversial pick?
No, that's not for Christine. It's on her list. Yes.
It's not my first Tim Burton love. I think that's why I'm feeling so.
It's pretty freaky. It's a pretty like that those button eyes in that fucking film are fucking freaky. The parents and all that. Like that's not one of my personal favorites, but like a lot of people love that movie. I get it. Like it's also based on I think it's a Neil Gaiman book. I think a novel that he did. So that's what it's an adaptation actually that film. But
it was one of the first DVDs that I got that came with the 3D glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The little blue and red paper glasses. It came with 4 pairs of them. Yeah. And we watched it on Halloween.
I don't think it's a controversial pick. A lot of people love that movie, but but also there's other things I feel like that overshadow it in the same vein.
They do, but are they more broadly available in terms of like what's going to appeal to a universal crowd?
That's fair.
I guess that's why I went in that direction.
Yeah. No, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
It's a really good movie. I like it. It is creepy though. People get really freaked out by button eyes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely.
But it was a really imaginative and kind of like relatable story of like the weird cupboard in a new house under the stairs, and you make up this whole make-believe weird world that's beyond this door you can't get unlocked kind of thing. Like that's so kid imagination shit.
Good simple Halloween costume too to dress
True.
up like her. I've seen some really good costumes.
Yellow raincoat.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy to do good Halloween costume if you can pull it off. Yeah, so you can get a little creative with it.
Yeah.
We got Laura. Good one. Oh yeah. So for my number 8, I had Shark Tale.
Ooh.
Shark Tale.
Okay.
Shark Tale.
All right.
That one for me, I used to play, there's a video game for Xbox that I had. It was like for one of those bargain bins of that as well. And I think because I enjoyed playing like the game and I just loved the movie, so I just kind of, I would go back and forth between watching the movie and playing the game all the time. It's just like a strong nostalgia for me, and another good soundtrack as well.
Is that the one? Because I feel like I've only seen it once. Is that the one where they're like gangsters, like the sharks and
De
stuff?
Niro's in it.
Yeah.
Jack Black, Will Smith, Angelina Jolie.
There's some good voice actors in that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the sharks are like the mob, and Will Smith's like character is like he works at a car wash. And he's like bets their money or whatever, like he's like their bookies that he goes against. Yeah, he's a gambler, so he's trying to get out of debt with these sharks, and the sharks are like trying to kill him, so he's trying to come up with scams.
Yeah,
get out of debt.
I've seen it.
And Lenny the shark is a vegetarian.
Lenny the vegetarian shark. Yeah.
Can't see it with all the glare. There's Christine.
Yeah.
There's Christine's costume. Coraline one year. Nice. She dressed up as her. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Can't see the details. She got all the spots in her face and everything like that, freckles. But yeah, she dressed up as Coraline. There you go.
Coraline.
Yeah, good pick. Okay. All right, Shark Tale. Jay?
Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't make my list, but it probably should have. To be honest with you, I forgot about this one, Disney Princess. I love this movie. Now I almost want to add it to my list. I love this fucking movie. I watched this a million times. Yeah,
dude, every time I watch this with my mom, it's just the nostalgic part about it.
It should have made my list. It didn't, but it should have. You're right. That's a good pick. I didn't even think of that one actually. Yeah, that's 100%.
You know, they have a few little spin-offs here and there, but the original, like Beauty and the Beast with fucking, you can't. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't think of anything else I would just even have in my list. I don't have I'm having a hard time putting this in necessarily in order. I'm just kind of throwing paper at the fucking wall because now that you keep like you want to look up more at the same time, I can see where Julie's fucking going back.
Right. Well, I was just thinking about fuck, why didn't that make my list? Yeah, no, Beauty and the Beast. I mean, Be Our Guest is all time fucking song. Like honestly, like.
But now it makes me, like I said, it reminds me of movies that are like half in the mixture, where you got like half, like Laura was saying about that one, like half animated, half not, right? Like it's kind of hard to put those in a category because there's so many of those too that came out at that time, which were like, pretty crazy too, right?
I'd argue The Simpsons did it better though. The Be Our Guest.
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah, exactly. I could probably I didn't take a deep enough dive, but I could probably think about so many banned ones that are probably not allowed to be out anymore.
Mr. Burns did the "See My Vest" song.
Oh my god!
I can only imagine what South Park could do.
It's classic. It's great.
See my breasts.
That would be South Park, yeah.
Put my cock between your. Sorry, I don't even know. I'm going out of control there. Sorry.
Hey, this is a family-friendly episode, Jay. All right, this is animated.
Mentioned Beauty and the Beast, and this is where we went to. Sorry.
How dare
That's
you?
The beach side of me.
Stop embarrassing us in front of our guest, Laura.
How could you? I'm appalled.
No, that's a good pick. It really actually should have been in my top 10. I fucked up. I
started realizing how many fucking Disney movies I watched with my mom. So there's a lot of like.
No, I remember I said Little Mermaid was the number one Disney princess. I forgot about Beauty and the Beast. That's mine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For sure. That movie. Okay. Number 7 for me. I think we're getting to like well, it's not that recent. This is kind of old now too. I think this is like 2000s, but Incredibles. That's on my list. I mean, you know, I'm a huge comic book fan, so this is the best superhero animated film in my opinion, other than like proper like actual like comic books animated films, like but of like, you know, pre-established characters. This is like the fact that they created like this super team and put it out as a Pixar film, and it's just super fun. Again, even though it has got a sequel, I still think this is the first one's the best one. Frozone's awesome. The whole family dynamic. This is basically like the Fantastic Four of the Pixar universe, like the family whole idea of it. Again, really cool bad guy in it as well. It made sense why he was a bad guy. The whole story, you know, Julie kind of felt like Watchmen-esque in a way of how the world has turned their back on the actual heroes. There's that aspect of it. You could tell like the people that made that, without me knowing anything about the people that made that, obviously have a love and appreciation for comic book stuff as well. Like this wasn't just them shooting from the hip and being like, we can make a superhero animated film, right? This is clearly like they're inspired by and influenced by comics, and this is clearly like either their version of that essentially. So yeah, I just, again, another movie I can throw on to this day and still check out and dig, and I think it holds up. So The Incredibles for my number 7.
I'm skimming my list, including honorable mentions now, which there are several of. I don't have a single Disney princess on here.
Are you fucking?
I have nothing.
I have one.
I got a
Actually,
couple.
I have 2. I lied. I have 2.
I have one. Yeah, I have one. Which, yeah, I didn't even consider her being one, but she is. So yeah, 1.
I'm not even mad about it. I'm just kind of surprised I didn't even think of it. But my number 7 is Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Another one at the beginning of that era of movies, cartoon movies being for both adults and kids. That was the first DVD when DVDs were first released, the first one that we ever owned. I watched it a million fucking times. And the special features on the DVD, one of them, I've probably told this story before, but I don't give a fuck. One of the special features on the DVD was you had these like ambient loop videos of like the coral reef where his anemone was, or like the fish tank in the dentist's office, or this one other spot like that was some, you know, scene from the movie, and you could just put that on the TV and have it loop like a screensaver, and it had water sounds and like very quiet music to it sometimes. And I put that on to go to sleep like every fucking night for a year.
Yeah, I was about to say the first few attempts that I tried to watch this movie, I'm pretty sure I was stoned, and because of the, like you said, the colors and the animation style, and I was warned about this too. I tried to watch this movie like 3 or 4 times, and I never made it past like the first like 20 minutes. I fell asleep. Like I think, I don't know if I was stoned every single time. I definitely did try to watch this when I was high. I think when I was at some point, but it was one of those movies. It took me like a few attempts before I actually watched the whole thing.
The score of the movie holds. It's so instantly recognizable to me, and it's so emotional to me. And it's Thomas something. Oh my god, how could I ever forget his name? What'd you say?
Thomas the Train Engine.
Thomas the Train directed composed the score for the movie. Thank you so much.
That was my comment. That was fucking holy. You don't even know Thomas. He's got all kinds. He's got the black guy on there now, which is charcoal or steam engine, whatever.
I don't want to know any of this, what you're saying right now. Thomas Newman.
Okay.
Thomas Newman. Max would know. He also did the music for Shawshank.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very recognizable style to me. The music of that movie fits very cohesively with what's going on. It's very chef's kiss.
Yep. Nice. Yeah. Good pick. Yeah, definitely going to be a lot. I would think on a lot of people's list, honestly, when they discuss animated. All right, Laura.
Oh, yes. So I think this 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Be
I
there.
was trying to decide because like Tim Burton does have so many good animated ones. And then yeah, it just ended up coming down to like
It's the
the true
OG.
nostalgia. Yeah, and it's like the one that I watch with my nieces all the time because they love it as well, and it's just like one that's
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like
I guess he
felt
also
like it's carried down.
has Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie. Yeah, he has other ones. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there was like that one Nine that he was a producer on. He
Yeah.
wasn't, like,
Mine
the
was
director, but
good.
Nine,
It's an
Nine's good.
underappreciated movie.
I agree, and I feel like
Yeah,
a lot of people forgot about that one. I think I seen that in theaters. That movie, if I'm
Nine.
not
Me too.
mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess I gave it an honorable mention early,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's definitely like up there as well.
But he produced it though. He didn't direct.
Yeah, he produced that one. That's why like it ended up
I
coming down the
mean,
one that
it's one of those
redirected.
It
things
has
where
his stamp for sure.
yeah, like it's all over that film.
Who
Like
directed it though? That's what I mean. Like who directed it?
I don't know, but
I
that's
don't remember the name of the
I
person who directed.
consider that like adjacent, like one of his films.
Shane Acker directed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Nice pick. Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Nightmare all timer for sure.
Yeah.
The songs in it alone. Yeah.
Who is directing a Thomas the Tank Engine movie currently?
Oh God.
There you go, Jay.
Full circle. Came back around.
Came back around. It's all about me.
Go ahead, Jay. Number 7.
Aladdin, King of Thieves.
Oh, great fucking sequel pick.
For what?
Isn't that it's one of the sequels?
I think it is. I think that's the second one. No, there's
Think it's
Jafar
the
one's the
first
second one.
Jafar one.
Or
is-
Jafar?
So just original Aladdin is what you're saying.
Yeah, 96. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
There is one.
It's always that. It seems to be that time frame that I watched a lot of fucking. That would have been that time frame that I watched at teenage.
Yeah.
That's that Aladdin is on my my honorable mentions. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't watch.
I
that.
always like yeah,
That's-
The Return of Jafar was always like
That one's good too,
a great one.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that
a
was
good
good too.
sequel. Yeah.
Because that's still like Gilbert Godfrey is a parrot in that one. Fucking what's his name? What the fuck is that? guy?
Iago.
Yeah.
Iago, yeah.
Well, and so. Chosen one goes back to my childhood. A lot of this stuff goes back to my childhood. That's why I'm sort of. That's where I get all mine from. Like about these ones I haven't. As compared to a lot of the new ones. But yeah, if I really want to, dive deep, I can get pretty in there, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good pick. That's on my honorable mentions. It almost made my top 10. I think good songs. Yeah, it's a good story.
Mhm.
Okay, so quickly, my number 6 is one that was already mentioned, and I just guess higher up on Laura's list, and that's Robin Hood as well for me. I also had Robin Hood on my. Julie may have known because I think I've talked about it with Julie on the show before how much I love that one, and same reasons like you said. There's a lot of really good. There's good songs and is there? Yeah, there is that
There's
whistling
music,
song
yeah.
at the start. The intro
Yeah.
is sick. The ending's sick. Even like a lot of like the animation that's going on. That whole chase. There's great chase scenes in that.
Oh
And
yeah.
all the stuff with the snake is really excellent. And basically the very cool thing about this movie is that's Baloo from fucking Jungle Book in this movie. You can't tell me otherwise. That is that character from Jungle Book in this come on. Like they never reference that, but that's the same goddamn
It's
bear.
a flashover. They use the same animations from Robin Hood and Jungle Book.
They use the same animated stills for that
Yes.
character. Okay, well that makes
They
sense.
just changed the scenery behind it, and they changed some of the colors, but they reused the movement animations of a bunch of stuff between the two movies.
I never knew that, but I guess it makes perfect sense because like it's like one of the few times that they did something like that. And I remember even when I was younger, I was like, oh, that's the same freaking character. Like but it's not. I mean, they don't reference him as such, but it is. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I guess they saved a little bit of money there. But yeah, I love Robin Hood. That's that and like Great Mouse Detective. I always find like if I mention those to people, they think I'm weird because like I don't like the big name Disney films like as much as those ones. I like those both very, very much so. So yeah, Robin Hood's on my list as well. So
Yeah.
all
I
right.
was doing a research. I just want to call back to JT real quick. Aladdin and the King of Thieves is the third movie,
Is it? Well,
Yeah. but they the first one is Aladdin.
yeah,
It's Aladdin.
Aladdin. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just reading the King of Thieves.
King of Thieves was the third one they released in '96.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only watched the first two. I think I
First one
Return
was in
of
Probably
Jafar.
90,
Return of
right?
Jafar is the second one, right?
Return of Jafar is the second one from
Yeah,
94. They were each 2 years apart.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, the first one, because I don't think I got that far. Maybe the Return of Jafar I did see, but that was it. It didn't push me to the thing. So
Yeah. I think if to be fair, if any Disney princess movie was going to make it to my list, it's Aladdin. That's what I would have put.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was the one I watched the most.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, right? I mean, come on
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go
The
ahead,
king.
Julie. And honestly, like that character is so tailor made for him. The way that he has to, because he did all the voices and like the way he rants and goes on. Like,
shit.
it's perfect. It's a perfect vehicle.
It's like prop comedy in the best way
Yeah.
because they get to animate the shit he's talking about, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because like that was the whole thing where it's like they had to animate after like what he said because it was just like
Well, he does all the voices. He does
read.
all like it's
Yeah.
the perfect vehicle for that for Robin Williams. Like honestly, it's just like if you're gonna have somebody that can transform into like anything he chooses, it absolutely makes sense. It's such perfect casting. I can't think of anybody else like that. Honestly, yeah. So.
Number 6, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not happy about where this is on my list because it deserves a higher spot, but I can't. I cannot. So, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is my number 6. It deserves much more accolade than that. I apologize in advance. At least it's in my top 10. It's new.
It's an amazing film.
It's fucking amazing. Obviously not a nostalgia pick. It's not that old. I'm just giving it
Feast for the Eyes, though. One of the best looking animated films I've ever witnessed in theaters.
It's unbelievably good.
Yes.
Anybody who hasn't seen it, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go see that movie. It's awesome. It's awesome. And you know what? The sequel it was good too. Like I would say
not as good as the first, but very good still. Yes.
No, it's good, but it's that doesn't pale that much in comparison. It's still great.
No.
But yeah, the Into the Spider-Verse, the first entry into that series, it's fucking awesome. Got my number 6.
Very good pick. Very good pick. All right, Laura.
Oh yeah. So my number 6 is my favorite princess, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was definitely one I watched all the time, more so because I just absolutely love Maleficent, the best villain.
Are you a fan of the live action films of her?
Yeah. I didn't mind them, like where Angelina Jolie played her.
Yeah.
The first one was really good. There was a second one that I didn't enjoy as much, but
well,
I did like how she portrayed her.
I was gonna say I don't know where we're all at with that, but I hate a lot of the live action films that they've done. Honestly,
I do hate most of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They're mostly
bad. The Alice in Wonderland live action.
Yeah.
The first one.
I don't count that one because that was like kind of before they started to go all in on the. You're right though, that is part of it. But like I feel like that was before when they started churning them out every year. Like that was like
Aladdin live action. Not even gonna.
Because that's got to be one of the first ones, right? That was Tim Burton that did that one, right? Or
Alice in Wonderland, yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he did. Who did Dumbo? Was that him too?
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
I
heard that one's okay.
I haven't seen that either.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Maleficent, and that's always one that I watched it all the time. Yeah.
Good villain. Yeah.
Yeah, great villain.
Great.
I actually I have a candle stand that I just bought recently. You can't see it in the background, but it's like it's actually the castle with her wrapped around it, like as the dragon. Yeah. So that one holds a special place in my heart.
Good story. Yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah, absolutely.
I like the little fairy godmothers also that fly around, protect her. Amazing.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That is a good one. I watched that quite a few times too. Nice. All right, Jay.
Yeah, I watched I've watched all kinds of old Addams Family and stuff like that. But this recently, I just watched the one from with our boy there, Oscar Isaac, the one the animated one with Wednesday.
Oh, the Addams Family animated film.
Yeah, with Charlize Theron. Yeah. I just watched that the other day, and I remember how much I like fucking Addams Family, like just old school Addams Family. But that one, original Addams Family wasn't animated or stuff, but it was just funny that I happened to watch this the other day. because I haven't been kept in touch with that kind of stuff. Even the series that came out and all that stuff that people have been going crazy about. But yeah, I watched this one. Yeah, the Addams Family, the 2019 one is the one I watched, right, just recently.
Wednesday's okay. I think Family Values is still the best newer version of the Addams Family. The one
Well,
with
this one here has got like Nick Kroll, everybody, like that. Just the voices. I remember you can hear them, or the ones that are doing the voices, right? It's just kind of because it's newer. It's not as old as some of the films too. I thought so. It's just probably back to remembering the older versions that I watched with real life, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes that kind of gives you some of that feeling too, right? But it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That
Nice.
also would be funny. I think it's MGM that does it.
I like the older the two films where like Christopher Lloyd plays the cousin Fester, and
This one Snoop Dogg does it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It comes in the lowrider. Yo, that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, no, but I like those movies that they did like the 90s. I like those two a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. The ones with fucking Uncle Fester and the actual real Adams, like the red thing with the regular hand.
Wednesday.
I only recently found out that Fester was Christopher Lloyd. I never knew that.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh my god!
One day, and I was like,
he's in a fat suit. That's all, bro.
No, because he transformed himself in so many things in these films back then. I never realized that, and I'm like, I loved him so much of those movies. I just didn't realize that was Christopher Lloyd at the time.
We all remember him from what's the best role we remember him from, and he always looked
Back to the Future. Come on,
yeah, exactly.
Really has never seen.
But dude, we remember when we watched him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. We were like, yeah, man, that was just you could tell it was him back when we did that review on that One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, he was good in that too. Yeah.
But you could see that facial that was always there, right?
So my number 5 was also mentioned already. You guys are in my territory here. It's close, so I get what you were saying, Julie. Mine is Spider-Verse for my number 5 as well. Again, not too much to add to what you said. I put Spider-Verse 1 and 2 just because I wanted to lump them together, but I agree with you. The first one is a smidge better than the second one, just because I prefer the storyline and intro of the characters in that. Also, Peter Parker's involvement in the first one is pretty great as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the guy's name? The guy that voices him is that New Girl guy. I forget that guy's name.
Nick something.
Nick Johnson or what's
Jay Johnson.
That guy's really good as Peter Parker, honestly, voicing that character, and just the animation is amazing. And that's enough said. That's all you really have to say about those movies. I mean, I love Miles Morales as a character. I'm glad they were able to kind of make this animated film like featuring him as the focus, as well as like involving all the different other Spider men that exist in the Spider-Verse stuff. And I read all those comics before they came out with that, so I'm so glad to have seen that on the screen as a result of really enjoying the comics as well. So I'm glad they picked that storyline. And Spider-Gwen, all those characters became like big characters, even bigger. People just know them from those animated films. I mean, like I've never read the comics, so I'm really happy about that, because it's probably the best example of a new modern, like that came out during that period of time when Marvel started to fall off with a lot of their films too, and those just like were like levels above like how good like the quality was of those movies that the Marvel films they were pumping out during that time, like the live action ones. So good stuff. Yeah, good pick. I agree with you.
I put Wall-E for my number 5.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's
a great one.
This was a toss-up for me on this one, but in the end, the one that I was like, I could put this one or that one. They're both on my list, so whatever. But Wall-E is number 5. It's like an incredibly well done, relevant movie, just about, humans are bad and destroying the planet, and we're gonna
it's very true to
we're all be fat, and we're gonna be sitting in Waymos and fucking, we're gonna have to be in these little hover car chairs to get everywhere, and and Wally's just this little scrap robot trying to save the planet, trying to get the little plant. Oh, it's such a good movie.
Great pick. Yeah, I think it's in my honorable mentions. I was circling that one for a bit, but again, ultimately it didn't make the cut. But I could have easily, like you said, like you guys were saying, I could have easily went top 20. Honestly, like it had like a still really well-rounded list, right?
And Wally really rewatchable too is my other point.
Agreed.
With that one, it's yeah. I don't get sick of that one.
Okay,
Anyway.
Laura, good pick.
Yeah. Number 5.
5.
Yeah, this one was a toss-up. Trying to decide. I think in the end, I ended up going with Tarzan.
Oh wow! Is it the soundtrack that does it for you? In that?
Yeah.
But listen, Phil Collins didn't have to go as hard as he did on that soundtrack for us. But he did not disappoint.
I can get there with you with the soundtrack alone on this pick, but like the movie itself, I could take it or leave it. But the soundtrack, I agree with you. Fantastic. Yeah.
It's in my honorable mentions for that reason.
Is it?
I didn't think of it, but that is sick. That soundtrack.
It's so good. Yeah. And I don't know if I was just blinded by the music and it made the movie just like that 10 times better, but I don't know. It was always one that I always enjoyed watching, and I could watch like pretty consistently. I think because of that.
Yeah.
It just like
the music carries the movie.
I think so.
It does too. Yeah.
I think it's the music in that. For me, like I said, I think in comparison to some of these other ones, it's just as good, but not better than them. But with the soundtrack on top of that,
yeah,
for sure,
excels it. Yeah.
Yeah. Phil Collins, you're right. He did not have to go that hard for that.
Did not have to go that hard.
Yeah, well, awesome. That's a good pick. Oh, I'm liking these. There's a lot of different, diverse, kind of well-rounded picks here. I'm liking it. Good stuff. All right, Jay.
What number are we on now?
5.
5? Oh, this might be hard now, man. I'm gonna put The Little Mermaid.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were going to.
I love The Little Mermaid. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It doesn't matter which version I watch of it. I mean, but the original, don't get me wrong, with everybody with Under the Sea and all that, just the way they pulled it off. No, that was probably, like when I think of top 5, that's what I think of. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was. You just wanted to find that person that you can have as your princess. It's almost like, kissing a toad, I guess, to you girls and getting a prince, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like finding a fish and having a taco, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you want to know a good? So my sister's name is Ariel. She was named Ariel before that movie actually came out. But
nice.
Her partner,
the
person she ended up with, his name is Eric.
If anybody says it's not a good movie, tell them to come to me because I'll be, I'll put them right in their spot because, when it comes to animated, that's I just like the story behind it too. Yeah. The love story. I'm a sap for love stories. You're gonna hear that in with all my top crap. Besides maybe a couple funny ones, but I just don't know how to categorize them in top 10. That's all.
Yeah. Also, Ursula, another great villain.
Great villain.
Always.
Great.
Absolutely.
Why are all the Disney villains purple and kind of gay?
Oh, they got a bunch of legs. Like she knocked. She's a squid.
Straight up
purple and very gay.
Disney villains over the fucking princesses, though. Honestly, the villains are so much more interesting in these films. Let's be honest. I mean, it's it kind of defines a lot of these movies. If you have a bad villain, it's not a good movie, in my opinion. Right?
No.
Yeah. So, number 4, I gotta go with Mulan. I absolutely love this movie. I think it's one of the best stories. It actually is like an empowering kind of like story about a woman during a time where they were not accepted in the Chinese military. It's about it's from a historical period, which I like that kind of stuff. And just that she is this is the princess that's on my list. Essentially, I guess she is considered one of them, right?
No, she wasn't. It always pissed me off. She was never considered, and neither was Pocahontas.
Why? Because they're warriors over like princesses, technically.
Because they're not white, bro.
That's
No,
right.
But now they've added like those Princess and the Frog Girl, and
That's late edition.
so they've never been considered. I thought by today's standards they would have
Nope.
considered them. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see if they've amended it, but
If not, then I don't have any on my list then, because Mulan. But I just love this movie. The Be a Man song is fantastic. I fucking love
she was
that.
added to. Oh wait, no, that's when the franchise.
They must have retroactively added her. She's one of the more popular. They even did a live action of her now. It sucks.
haven't watched
Fucking
the live
terrible. It's terrible.
I didn't watch it. I had a feeling it would be.
No, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's bad. I
I think
watched
the-
it wanting to like it.
Wait.
Well, that was one
I
of the
think-
few where I'm like, you can actually do a good live action of this movie, and it's
You would think.
sucked. Yeah.
Broken.
I think the only good thing that came out of that is Christina Aguilera redoing Reflection for like the live action one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The new
That's
cover,
right.
like now that her voice is just like
Donny
His
Osmond did
performance.
the other song, right? The
Let's get down to
yeah,
business.
I fucking love that song. It's like on my playlist, I think, on Spotify, and one of them. Yeah, it's
It's
fantastic.
retroactively added Pocahontas and Mulan. Yeah, because Jasmine was a princess and she's not white, so
They
I
had
don't.
to have added her now, but you're right. Before, you're right that this is why they've added her though, because they need other ethnicities in the princess.
Yeah,
now,
but
right?
and I think Mulan didn't start off as a princess though, right? She married
No, I
she
agree, but
married the royalty and became a
figured
princess.
now
They
she
got rid of Esmeralda.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
that's
probably
interesting.
yeah.
makes sense.
Tinkerbell's not in it either.
Well, I don't consider Tinkerbell a part of it though.
No, me either.
No. Yeah, so Mulan is my number 4. I love it. Julie.
I slept on that one. I fucked that one up. Mulan should have been in my
Yeah.
list.
It holds up.
It does. It's another movie. No, I don't think it compares to Tarzan as much, where it's like the music carries it, but the music is a big component of that one.
Yeah, I mean, for me, and I'm not someone that gravitates towards the music in these films like a lot of you guys do, but it's like it has a couple of really good songs in it. But it also is like I just like the structure of the film and the story. Like I like someone overcoming like the adverse. Like I like that type of story. Like you know what I mean. Like so.
Yeah.
And again, it's like a military
It's a
action.
badass movie.
Yeah, it's a Chinese military kind of like war kind of movie. Like that's for me. That's why I like it, quite honestly. But she's a great character though, as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I always wanted Mushu as a pet. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
he's awesome too.
Mushu.
Little
Yeah.
dragon, little pocket dragon.
Yeah, also Eddie Murphy voiced right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
That's
did.
right.
Yeah. What you got?
Gotta go with my boy on this one. I gotta go with Joseph Gordon-Levitt on this one.
Oh,
Treasure Planet's getting number 4.
yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
You love that shit.
I
Oh my
fucking
god.
love that shit, and fuck you for making fun of me for it. Suck my dick.
You like
It was in my honorable mentions.
you've like thrown that in as for movie pairings like 50 fucking times on this.
I love
show.
that movie.
You're like, it has nothing to do with it, but I'm just throwing Treasure Planet as a
I love Treasure Planet. Throw it into the universe. Everybody watch the movie.
Absolutely.
That is. What is it?
J.G. Ellis.
It's a great twist on Treasure Island.
Mhm.
Never seen it.
They took Treasure Island to space.
Never
Never
seen
seen it.
Never
Do
seen
you know what I'm talking about?
Who cares?
Are you talking about Treasure
How
Island or
dare
Treasure
you.
Planet?
I'm just joking.
I hope this doesn't snipe anybody's future picks, but Christine, who's been listening in on the picks, she's approved and connected. I just want to give an update on Julie's picks so far, the most out of everybody, although she's really enjoyed all of our picks. But she said Treasure Planet. She's like, I'd prefer Atlantis over that.
Atlantis was my other one that was in fucking
That's a good
line
one
with
too.
it.
That's
Yeah.
G8.
Those are deep cuts though. Treasure Planet's a fucking deep cut. Come on, like that's. I mean,
JT didn't spell gay right just now, and
Yeah,
I
they
think
didn't
we
even
have to
spell it.
acknowledge it.
I wasn't spelling that. I wasn't even spelling it. Come on.
Atlantis is also fire. Bisexual fucking movie as hell. Treasure Planet also
yes.
might be kind of, but I think I watched Treasure Planet more. The
I've never seen
You
either.
guys don't know about Treasure Island though, as a movie, as
course.
a book. Oh, okay. I thought we were saying I
read
haven't
it.
seen it as in
I've
Treasure
read-
Island.
Everybody knows Treasure Island.
Yeah, I read the book when I was younger.
Okay.
I think I watched.
Also, not an animated movie, but Muppets Treasure Island was my favorite Muppet movie.
That's a good one. Yes, I've seen that.
Did we? We just rewatched that recently too, like not
It's
too long
fucking
ago.
lit.
You know what's really
Yeah.
fucking good? You want to talk about people
Muppets
that
in Space also was lit.
I don't think I've seen that one,
Yeah.
but you know what's really fucking good? Where like it reminds me of what Laura said, but they had no right of going that fucking hard. Michael Caine in the Christmas Carol fucking
Christmas
Muppets
Carol.
movie, fan fucking
Hell
tastic.
yeah.
He kills that role, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Treats those puppets like their
I
fellow
love the
actors.
Muppets,
God damn
man.
it.
I love the Muppets too. Yeah,
Why do you think I just? Why do you think I threw it out there about how
Muppets.
like?
I knew where you're going with
You
that.
knew where I was going with that. But
That's
I
okay.
can
You
fucking
bring
name
big
them
things
all.
to
Man.
Story. We can do all kinds of shit.
I
for
know.
Muppets.
Holy fuck, yeah.
no.
Michael
We could do,
Caine
like, 3
treats
different
the
stories.
Muppets as if they're fellow actors, and Tim Curry treats it as though he's a fellow Muppet.
Yeah, straight up.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. No, I just rewatched
One's
it
the right,
last
so
year,
one's
and
got the hand up the ass.
I hadn't seen it in years. I'm like, wow, this is way better than I remember it being. I was like, holy crap.
I think
I
There's
didn't watch it
like
as
1,000 Christmas Carol adaptations at this point. There's like 1,000 of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
You got
Everyone's
Scrooge, you got everything.
Yeah,
Muppets.
I like Scrooge.
Oh my god, yeah, fuck.
Mhm.
The one about space
One.
had to do with Gonzo doesn't understand what kind of animal he's supposed to be, and he wants to know
Yeah.
where he comes from.
But what
And
the fuck
he's
is
an
he?
alien. That was the.
He's an alien.
He's
Oh.
an alien. His family is from outer space. They come from some other planet to get him, and it
Now you
starts
just,
this
now you
whole
just ruined the mystery behind everything.
alien
don't even
conspiracy theory.
I always wanted to know what Gonzo was.
He's like Elf. There you go, Jay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Kind
know,
of, yeah.
I like Sesame Streets. I like those kind of those
I like both.
you know.
Laura,
But
you're
sniffing
number.
to his
Number
butts,
4.
Mr. Snuffleupagus and stuff like that, where one was bent over and the other one
Right.
was going.
Enough from you over there. Okay, Laura.
Peanut gallery, come on.
Oh, please, give him the pedestal here. Yeah, my number 4.
You give me a pedestal.
I'm gonna have to go with Hercules. I would say would be my number 4.
That's
It
a
is
good
one of my
pick. I didn't even
all-time
think of
favorites.
that. That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think it's just like one of those. I just watch it all the time. I rewatch at least once a year, sometimes twice a year. Another great soundtrack, I would say as well, but it's just like one that like resonated very deeply with me when I was a kid, I think, and it was just one that I just absolutely loved.
Another
Hades,
great
another
villain.
flamboyant gay villain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very much so.
Hades. Come on.
I agree. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
For sure. Hades
One of
is-
my favorite jokes where he's like trapped under the rock and he's like, somebody call IXII. Like that's something I still say to this day.
No, he's awesome in that movie,
Yeah.
Hades. Yeah, and Danny DeVito plays that little shrimpy character. What's his name?
Yeah.
The guy who's
Bill.
like Pegasus.
Bill.
Yeah.
He's supposed to play him in the live action one because that one's coming out pretty
I
soon.
heard
The live action.
Just
And I
turned
was
80.
like, okay.
He just turned 80
Yeah.
days ago. I feel like I saw a
Mhm.
post about it. Yeah.
He's
So
not
when
a
I saw that he was going to be
centaur.
there, I was like, oh,
What
look,
is he?
the
What's
half
that?
goat,
He's
half
like a centaur.
human.
Yeah. Not Pegasus. I said the wrong thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, Meg is not a Disney princess either, and should be.
Megara, she
Yeah.
should be. She's like
Yeah.
one of the best like female characters in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jay.
What do we have? Number
4.
three?
Yeah.
Number 4.
4.
I didn't know which one of them to pick, but I'm just gonna go with the first one just to stick with it clear. But I like the Minions, man. I've been watching a lot of that this year. I didn't realize how fucking hilarious they are. And the soundtracks for that, I mean, I have a whole playlist of Minion songs that don't even speak English, but I know exactly what fucking songs they are, right? And it's been actually funny. It's so cool because they don't like they're not even, I don't even know what the fuck they're saying, but they do
God
it so
forbid we
well.
watch a movie with subtitles.
Yeah, it's like watching you guys watching me talk when I'm on the show, right?
Pretty
So
much.
it's like, yeah, so it's like minion, like fuck, but you can understand because the tone, right? The tone does it all. Like you can kind of put it all together. Yes, you get like Gru in some of those like Rise of Gru and stuff like that actually explain what the fuck they're talking about. But in the
So have
first
you
one,
watched Despicable Me as well, then? Or
yeah, oh yeah, I watched them all this year. I think they're fucking
No, they're
hilarious. That's why I didn't know which ones to put in, like which ones and what kind of order. So I just went with the first one because that's what got me kind of excited, I wanted to go back even I can't even pick like the top 10. I mean, I'm now starting to look through these lists of old films that I watched when I was like fucking 5 and 6.
It's hard.
It's too hard, man. And I don't even remember like the actual, at the end of the day, some of them you don't even remember the actual premises behind it. You get the gist of it, but they're just so old that you just remember watching it like over and over and over again, right? So, but yeah, no, this one here, because I did watch them this year for the first time, and I thought they were fucking hilarious. Right? So I mean,
all right. So number 4 is Minions for you.
yeah, number 4 is Minions.
Hey, Christine says weak pick, especially so high up. JT, not me. I didn't say it.
You know what?
All right, my number 3 is one again that was already mentioned. I had to put this low on the list though, and that's Nightmare Before Christmas as well. I mean, it's another one I've seen like a million times when I was younger. I had the VHS of this. I remember I think my mom bought this and Home Alone 2 at the same time. I think they both came out. I remember her getting both of them at the same time. They must have both come out around the same period, if not the same fucking day. I remember bringing those home, and I just watched them probably for the remainder of that year. Like both of these movies constantly. The songs, again, I'm not a guy that gravitates towards the music in these films, but a lot of the ones I mentioned tonight, I do like the music, and this is every fucking song in this movie is perfect. The animation's cool, it's creepy, it's weird, it's amazing cast of characters in this film. And it's iconic. So yeah, I gotta give it my number 3. And the animation style is very cool. I actually seen all the exhibits of like the toys and shit when I went to like the Tim Burton. They did like I don't know, it's like 10 years ago or something. Me and Christine went to this thing where they did an exhibit of his at TIFF Lightbox, and they showed like a bunch of like the like diorama, like the stuff that they set up to do the film, like for all the toys and all this other shit that they created, and you saw like the sketchbooks that Tim Burton did of like all the characters and all that kind of stuff. It's very cool. Yeah. So yeah, very, very cool. I think it's his masterwork. Like I don't think he's ever gonna, for me, like as much as I like a lot of his other films, like I think, but the worst part about it is his involvement in it is not as much. I know his name's all over it, but it's technically, there's a whole discussion about his involvement in this film, and like, you know what I mean? Like about him not actually having directed it or done the film. It's just Tim Burton. They just slapped his name on it, but it's all from like a lot of his creations and his ideas and in his head. And he does have but the actual execution of the film, obviously it's not him, right? Cause it's all these other people involved in the movie. So I think some people are upset by that, or they discount him for that. But yeah, anyways, I still think it's amazing. So, all right, Julie.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Iron Giant.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick. Yeah.
It was my toss up with Wall-E. And I was like, fuck it. They're both going on the list. I don't care.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. Very, very adult movie for an animated film. But
I've only seen it a couple times, but I do remember really liking it.
I rewatch it every couple of years. Just because it's really, and it's sad too, but it was really, I remember seeing it when I was a kid and thinking I was not old enough to be seeing that movie. It was like, it felt like partially like I didn't understand it, but also it was kind of scary. But watching it now, I'm like, damn, that's a fucking good movie. Very adult theme, it felt like, but then just kind of like the war theme, I guess, and I think it's like supposed to be Cold War era.
I think I'm due for a rewatch on that. Actually, I'm gonna write that down because it's been a while since I've seen it. I know that I liked it though when I watched it.
I watched it like last year, I think, like as recently as last year, and being like, damn, it still fucking holds up.
I'm gonna add that to my list.
That's a deep cut one that I haven't thought about in a really long time.
When I was looking up lists, like looking for ideas of like films I may have forgotten about for this episode, this was on a lot of people's lists as one of their favorites. animated films. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's widely considered. I mean, I'm just looking at Letterboxd right now. It's I think between rating.
High rating. I think.
Yeah, it's 4.3 rating. It's got 4 and 5 tied. It seems like for the number of ratings, like star ratings. So it's pretty popular for sure.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. It's the things that are higher than this on my list are getting nostalgia spots.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, Laura.
So my number 3 would have to be Up.
My 11th pick. I just cycled it out of my top 10 for the intro alone. For
the intro alone.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Pick.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And like that's one of those movies. It never fails to like make me very emotional watching that intro too, and just the whole movie itself just hits you in all the right spots, like with humor and just pure emotion. And yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I think I saw that one in theater too, and I think that was like one of the ones where it's like there wasn't like a dry eye in the theater after that intro, because I think it's a thing a lot of people relate to, right? Like it's just like life passing you by, and like not being able to like, you know what I mean? Like it's just it's so. That intro, that story about that old man is so fucking well done that they do at the start of that film, and then there's like a whole adventure that follows afterwards, right? Now that's I just switched that out of my top 10. I feel like before we recorded because I had to switch things around, but it's like my number 11 on my. It was on my top 10 at one point. I took it out. Yeah, it's a good pick. Nice. Jay.
What's it called? Number 3 now?
Yeah.
Which one I want to pick out of the two now? Because I like them. But probably Toy Story. For my number 3. Because, don't we all want toys that can talk?
Yeah.
And look, for us, lose toys throughout the years. How much crap we go through.
Fucking ruined a generation of kids. We could never throw anything else out ever again.
No shit.
I was a big player like of my toy. Like I was one of those kids that did do.
You were like role playing with your toys. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. I had the Ghostbuster house, and I'd like fucking do things in the Ghostbuster house. I'd make stories and stuff. Like I was one of those kids with toys.
Me
so
too.
That's So that movie, I understood what they were doing in that film in that aspect, not just the thing about growing up.
It gave all these kids anxiety that we were going to throw away toys that actually had lives when we weren't looking.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Potato Head just ripped his fucking eyes and ears off in front of all the kids. The poor kids start crying like little babies now. No, great. I just like the cast. I like listening to Tim Allen and all the guys, the ways from
Tom Hanks
and Tom Hanks. And,
yeah.
Norm, was it Norm from Chip? No, not Norm.
Yeah, he was the pig.
Norm? Was it the other one?
No, well, Cliff and him were one of them was the pig. Mr. Potato Head is Norm, and Cliff I think was the pig. I think.
Yeah.
Or the dog? No, according.
Oh, the dog was Ernest, the guy who plays Ernest in the.
Ernest. Okay.
Yeah. I forget his name, but that's who.
Ernest P. Worrell.
I wonder. Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, but that's who played the Slinky Dog. I know all the voices of Toy. I know all the voices of Toy Story. So yeah. Good one. Good pick. All right. My number 2 is I had to put one Miyazaki film on here, and it's Princess Mononoke for me because that's my favorite.
I understand.
That's my favorite Miyazaki film. I've we talked about it when you did Spirited Away on the show, and I give my rankings. This is not one I connected with at first. I think you probably would think I would put previously probably would have put Kiki's Delivery Service on here, and that is in my honorable mentions. But Princess Mononoke, I think, is just such a beautiful film. The message of it, like the animation. I mean, all his films have good animation, but just there's something about that one upon a rewatch when I was ranking them the last time I did it a few years ago that it shot to the top of my list. I just really connected with the story in my most recent watch of the Princess Mononoke.
Thematically very adult.
Yes, but that's why I think like it kind of like that's why I like that one. That's why I like Wind Rises. I like the more adult theme kind of Miyazaki films. I can appreciate and I love like all of his movies to a certain degree, but that is my favorite. So I had to put this. I could have put more. I could have made an argument for more Miyazaki films, but I was trying not to just put a whole bunch of Miyazaki films.
I know, I did the same thing. I was like, I could do a top 10
Owl's
Miyazaki.
Movie Castle could have been in my top 10.
Yep.
It's just, Kiki's, like I could have Delivery Service. So, but I went with Princess Mononoke and I ranked it high because like that's just the level of quality you get with these films, and I really like this one. So number 2, Princess Mononoke. And actually, I feel like I would like to talk about this on Late Night at the Movies at some point too. This film, hopefully, I get the chance. So
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
In stark contrast to your number 2 pick, my number 2 pick is a Goofy movie.
I was gonna put that too. It's in my honorable mentions.
I think that would be in Christine's top 10. I think too. She fucking loves that movie.
I
Yeah,
fuck with that movie so hard. I love that movie. I rewatch it like probably once a year.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you and I always rewatch it together.
Yeah, and then we watch the second one too.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but you know what? You have to do it. It's still good. It's not as good as the first one, but it's fucking funny too.
Oh yeah.
And
like, can we talk about Powerline? Just like the best musician that they've created in like any type of animated movie.
Max and Roxanne, somehow equally my first cartoon movie crushes. Bisexual energy.
Mm-hmm.
Got myself an ocean.
there's the Powerline Funko Pop.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
I love all the pop punk
He
covers.
was supposed to be Bobby Brown, but just kidding.
Bobby Brown? Oh, because isn't Prince in the movie too? Is Prince in one of the movies though? Isn't it supposed to be Prince?
No. Bobby Brown was supposed to be the inspiration for Powerline, but then he got into all this fucking controversy shit, right?
Oh, yeah, Bobby
when
Brown
the movie was happening.
With fucking
Yeah, they were like, oh, just kidding. We can't get him to voice the character, so they got Tevin Campbell.
I thought Prince was supposed to be the inspiration for him, though.
Nope, it was Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she's saying it's Bobby Brown. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good pick.
Powerline's cool as fuck.
Yeah, he is.
Max was a hot character. Roxanne was also a hot character.
Awesome pick. Good stuff.
Good pick.
All right, Laura, number 2.
The pizza in that movie had no business looking that fucking good either.
Oh, the stretch.
Yo,
Yeah.
The water
never been able to find a cheese pull equal to that.
No, that's the best cheese pull of all time for
He
sure.
had the best fucking RV in the campground, dude. That movie's
yeah.
lit.
The Leaning Tower of Cheese.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. My number 2 is How to Train Your Dragon.
That's
I never saw that.
You've never seen that?
It's really good.
Also, the live action that just came out this year, also really fucking good.
It was really great.
Yes,
I did. Yeah, that was a good live action. Yeah,
holds up.
I think
that's a DreamWorks film too. That one, right?
It is. Yeah,
my favorite.
And I think that's why it was so good, because it's like Disney is so like hit and miss with their live actions, and DreamWorks was like, if we're gonna do this, you got to do it right.
But what I think they did right about it, Laura, is that they stayed true to the story. They didn't change anything. It's such a close adaptation to the animated film. Where at first I thought I was gonna be mad about that, but I'm like, no, it's because Disney kept trying to like change shit about their. I'm like, no, this is just really solid. And Gerard Butler came back as the actual character in it, who did the voice.
You gotta have him. Like, it just makes sense because he's like, his voice just fits like that animation so well.
Yeah,
it's just everything about that movie was just like the way that it was done. Oh yeah, it's really good, and I love dragons. I've always loved mythical dragons, anything like that. So
yes,
the Vikings.
It's on my honorable mention. I think this is like number 12 or 13 on my list. Honestly, I love this movie too. I actually love the sequels too. I think the sequels are all pretty solid as well. Toothless is fantastic, and then when he meets the female dragon, I forgot her name. She's awesome too. But they captured it perfectly in the live action. That's like, it may not make my top 10 movies this year, but it's like top 15. I really thought they did a really fucking good job. I was surprised. I wanted to go in hating that, and I was just like, no, this is actually really fucking good.
Yeah, because it's like we've been so desensitized to like a lot of the live actions.
Yes,
it's like, just gonna get our hopes down. And it's like, it's not gonna live up to like what we want it to, and it was just like, they did it so well.
Fantastic pick. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. JT, number 2.
Number 2, I'm going to go with The Lion King.
Yeah. Classic.
No, I'm going to Lion King. I always wanted to be Scar.
Oh my God. Jeremy Irons? Are you kidding me?
right? The fucks him, and all that Mufasa, whatever. Come on, I always wanted to throw my brother from the cliff, but he did.
Oh my god, that's a whole other issue you need to work out.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no. that was one of those movies. Yeah,
Among
like,
many.
especially with brothers. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it was one of those things, right?
Yeah.
Take over
Well,
the old power, like, what? Just because you're Simba, the fuck, or Mufasa?
Classic.
Yeah.
Reminded me of another goddamn movie. That's
Power trip.
honorable mentions.
It was a male power trip movie. That's what it was growing up as a teenager. Fuck. Oh yeah. So,
all right, I see you, Jay. Very safe pick, though. Very classic, safe pick.
I have the scar on my eyebrow. You know, like I got the beard, bro. Come on, dude. I look like Scar. Come on.
No, I mean it's
fucking skinny as fuck. They fucking shriveled me up to nothing. You know, like just feed me to the wolves.
The sequels actually aren't bad too. Speaking of like animated sequels, that a lot of
I
them
just didn't want to. Yeah, I don't want to get
Pride was one of them, and I forgot. I remember liking them though. And then there's the Timon.
I never watched the new like
Timon and Pumbaa movie, and then there was the cartoon.
Oh, that was good.
That was good too. Yeah.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's not talk about the fucking fucking video game though. That was
such a good game.
The Super Nintendo one. It was or Sega. It was the Super Nintendo. I think was. They
I
both
didn't see game. I don't know.
You know which one's a good one? Aladdin. That was a good fucking video.
Aladdin was a good game.
Yeah.
Game.
The Lion King was impossible. We bought it for the Switch. They have like a 2-pack of Aladdin and Lion King on the Switch that we bought. The Lion King game's fucking impossible. It's very fucking hard. Like it's like back in the day when they made hard games like that, right? Like yeah, it's difficult.
The Tarzan game was lit, and the fucking Aladdin game.
Yeah.
Aladdin was good
for Sega Genesis.
Yes. That was with the carpet, right? Where you had to fucking fly on the carpet around.
In the cave, the lava chased you and stuff like that.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah.
No,
I want a Sega now.
Paperboy was my favorite game of all time. Bro.
Fuck that game.
Yeah,
fuck that game 1,000 fucking
all time.
Made my hand-eye coordination really
such
good.
a lame. No wonder you don't fucking play video games anymore, Paperboy.
That's the standard.
I remember I got my parents to buy me that fucking game, and I regretted it ever.
Fucking get it in the hole, man. That's what it was.
It sucked. Okay. Last but not least, my number one. Let's get it on here.
I got the best one.
It was also mentioned, but I put Toy Story 1 to 3. I fucking love these. They had no right making any fucking movie past the third one. They fucked up this whole series. This is my whole argument. They should have never made a fourth. They're making like a fifth now. They should have never, or I think they already have 5. I've lost track.
Tell us how you feel.
I've seen them all. They're not good past the third one. It had the perfect fucking ending. That one made everyone cry because the toys almost get killed in it. Like, it's so tragic. They like going into incinerator at one point, I think in the third movie. Like, it's just like it was the perfect end to the trilogy. The kid gets older and he gives his toys to somebody else. End it there. You've told the story about toys and
now it's a circle.
Yeah,
toys end up in the garbage, bro. They end up everywhere. They just gotta tell you the real way and how it is.
I mean, especially the first one. The first one's still the best. The third one's probably like my second favorite. Second one's it's still good, but that's why I had to say Toy Story 1 to 3. It's the perfect trilogy of animated film. They should have stopped there and not made any more. And I stick to that. There's actually a clip floating around of Quentin Tarantino saying the fucking same thing about this. He actually loves these movies too, and he said the same thing. Story's over. What more do I need to know after that? I'm not just saying this because of that. I had this opinion before I saw that clip. It's so true. They should have never made any other movies past that. You told the story. You followed that kid. He was an adult or like a whatever in college, and he gave his toys away. And that's the whole point of the film. It just didn't need anything else. And then, like you said, they added new characters that no one fucking cares about. It's just like that spoon. I don't know. What the
Spork, yeah.
Spork, yeah. That fucking Evil Knievel guy. I'm just like, what are these toys? Next you're gonna have ones that are like modern with like fucking. I don't even know what toys are popular now, but it's just they shouldn't have done it.
Bro, all that fun stuff. Skateboards.
I had to end on a downer of me bitching about fucking a franchise that got killed. But Toy Story 1 to 3, it's everything. It's the start of Pixar. It's my favorite fucking animated film of all time. It's when I was becoming a teenager and I was just like, okay, these still have merit, these films. Like, I thought I was done with animation almost at that point because I'm getting older. then I'm like, no, this is fantastic. I love these films. So yeah, I love Buzz Lightyear is one of my favorite characters ever. So yeah, Toy Story 1.
Just to infinity and beyond, brother.
There you go.
Did you ever see the cartoon they made that was Buzz Lightyear of Star Command?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked that.
Wait, you talking about the show?
No, it was like a cartoon special they did that was
yes. Sorry, I thought you meant that new movie that they did, Lightyear,
No.
which I didn't like that one.
It was like a made for TV movie that was in classic cartoon style.
I seen that. Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
And I had the toys. I had the action.
You had Zurg.
Fuck,
I
man.
didn't have
That's all I
Zurg,
kept
but I
doing in
had
my house,
I
man.
had a Buzz Lightyear though.
To infinity and beyond every time you push the damn button, man.
Yes. All right, Julie, you're number one.
Oh, much to everyone's surprise.
I know.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Come on,
I never shut up about this movie. It's Spirited Away. Fucking duh. But I also put in parentheses, it also could hold the spot with any number of Miyazaki movies, including Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro. Like, maybe not so much My Neighbor Totoro. That's very kid-like. But
it's great. It is good.
Any of those. Maybe even oh my god, Tales from Earthsea was good. Whatever. The Miyazaki spot at the top. But Spirited Away is obviously my most watched. It's the one that has stuck with me the most, that I rewatch it constantly. So it gets the top spot. But it's not that far for me from Howl's Moving Castle. It's a top contender too.
I like Howl's a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in my top.
It is more adult, I feel, than Spirited Away.
If you want to hear us talk about it, we have talked about that
episode
at the movies. No, I'm not trying to cut you off. I just meant to say, like, we have did a whole show about it where Julie schools me and JT because we clearly didn't get all the meanings behind the film on that one. I thought I was coming correct, and Julie's like, "Oh no, you clearly did misunderstood what happened in this film." Like,
well, it's a lot deeper than surface level.
It is. No,
that's Miyazaki's fucking bread and butter, though, dude.
Yeah.
He loves to
I love that conversation. I learned so much more about the movie when we did that movie, and I've seen it a few times. I thought I knew the movie, and then you open up my eyes to like all these meanings behind shit.
Fucking 2001, dude, was a great year for movies, especially animated movies.
Yeah.
All right, Laura, number one.
So for me, my number one, it kind of puts together everything that I've kind of brought up. So like a very nostalgic sense, a really great soundtrack, a very good kind of storyline. And it's just like my comfort movie that I always watched when I was a kid growing up when I was sick. And like one I still kind of watch to this day is Fern Gully.
Well, you made one person super fucking happy that isn't able to join us.
My all-time, yeah.
He absolutely loves that movie, Christine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Still creeping, Fern Gully. Fern Gully is
that.
Laura's number one. Yeah, she greatly improves. That's one of your favorite, right? Yeah.
I remember watching that when I was growing up, bro. Too. That's old.
It is an old movie, but it's like one that just it holds up to this day. I think.
Radar.
Another classic Robin Williams character.
Robin Williams, the destruction of the rainforest, right?
Yeah, like it's such a relevant story still, and it's just like, yeah. It was another one they animated around him again, kind of like the genie, because it was just he was going off on it.
No, I like Fern Gully a lot too, but I just
so good. Yeah.
But not for me, wouldn't make my top 10, but I think it's a great.
No,
I mean, I watched it and loved it when I was younger too, but no, but I think that's like Christine's favorite, if not like her top 3 or something. Probably she loves fucking Fern Gully. Yeah.
It's like it became that comfort movie for me when I was sick. I don't know why. It was just one I always watched. It was just Robin Williams. It's just
she likes
about
that
his voice.
Robin Williams.
Batty. Yeah, like, he was just so comforting, and it was just like, when I was sick, I'm like just listening to his voice. It would always make me feel better.
That's what she likes about it. She loves Robin Williams. Yeah.
So.
Nice, great pick.
Thank you.
All right, JT, what's your number one? Playboy.
1937 Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. It's Seven Dwarfs.
Wow, the oldest Disney film of all time. He picks.
Yeah,
wow.
So I thought he was going to come out with Steamboat Willie.
You know how many times I watched that with my mom? Yeah, well, I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't know if I can go too far back, right? But no, this one there is something I dad played at my house. My mom was in love with that movie. And she's
Mm-hmm.
she's always been into the Cinderella things, and that's more of the nostalgia behind it, right? I mean, she must have every fucking Barbie Cinderella that's known to man out there from the '90s when they started coming out. So
It's a different
it's
movie.
crazy. Yeah.
It is.
No, I know, but
Oh, okay.
whatever. It's
Speaking
just
of
that,
bad live
that
actions,
whole princess stuff. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
god.
With
So I
I
haven't-
couldn't
the
believe
cute-
Gal
with the
Gadot
cute-
is the ugly evil queen. Like that.
to be fair, I haven't seen it, but Christine hate watched it the other day because of all the bad like press it got, and
Yeah.
she confirmed. She's like, yeah, it's as bad as everyone had said about it. Like it's really bad. She
like that.
she just gave me a long speech the other day about how terrible it was, the live action. She about like how it's like didn't make like they fucked up the whole story and they just changed a bunch of shit. And yeah. You've watched it, yeah? Is that
You remember?
It was awful.
Yeah.
Just awful.
There was a few, like there's been a few remakes of this, obviously this one, right? Of the Snow White. But yeah, I think I go back to the original because she's old, so she used to grow up on that, and I seen that too. I mean, I seen all the other one with the mice instead of there was with the ugly stepsisters. Which one was that one?
That's
Yeah, it's Snow
Cinderella.
White. That's Cinderella.
That's Cinderella. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Cinderella one. Yeah.
like the song Hi Ho? Isn't that why?
Hi ho, yeah. We all like some high hoes once in a while, huh?
Yes, very clever, hilarious.
So,
Okay, so that's our top 10 animated films. On that note, very quickly, honorable mentions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run through explanations. I'm just gonna give you titles.
Just fire them off. I'll mention the one that I think is shitty. I feel like I watched this not too long ago, and that was definitely one that was a favorite of mine. Is when I was younger, is Brave Little Toaster.
That's in mine too.
Mine too.
I don't think it's that good of a movie though, right?
I do.
Like have you seen it? I don't know if I watched it very recently.
I own all 3 of them and I watch them every year.
There's 3. I've only seen the first one. Oh, I used to
Brave Little
love.
Toaster,
I
the
used to
Brave Little
love the
Toaster
original.
something, and the Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars.
I don't think I've seen either of those, but I do remember loving the first one. I just was not very confident on the fact that it still holds up, so I didn't.
Laura and I watched them high as shit on mushrooms one time. It was
they're
amazing.
weird, right? They're
I was a part
weird.
of that movie on mushrooms, like playing out the
Laura
whole
was in the
fucking
movie,
thing.
dude.
Yo, I was in the movie, bro.
There's no
My
way
mom was like worried about my health. Yeah, it was great.
She was like, "What the fuck is
Amazing.
going on?" I was like, "She just smoked too much weed."
That sounds like
And
awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But the way like even the thing like moves around, like it's a weird
Yeah.
fucking animation. And is that one of those Don fucking Bluth or whatever it's called? Okay.
No.
Okay. That's a weird one. I'm glad you guys know about it though. You guys
it's
mentioned
great.
I mentioned a bunch of the other ones that I put throughout our conversation. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to the original Pinocchio and Alice in Wonderland. Those are both still really good too.
It's
Yeah,
based
it was
on a
on mine
book.
as well.
The Brave Little Toaster is based on a book.
Oh, okay. I did
Oh.
not know that. I did
Mm.
not
I didn't
know
know that either. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I really enjoyed my experience watching one of the new Dragon Ball films in theaters a couple of years ago, Dragon Ball Super Brawly. I really enjoyed that, but I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. And then Big Hero 6 is fantastic. I really like that movie a lot too. I think that's a really great character and story in that. And for a more recent one from last year, and I know I talked it up on this show last year when it had come out, more modern one, but I just think it's because it's only been out for a year or so. It didn't make my top 10 because of that. More recency bias is Wild Robot. Fantastic.
I was gonna say, let me guess, because that was a good one too. Yeah,
Really thought that was really good story as well, and animation really cool.
good twist on how the world's fucked up again too. Yeah.
So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. Oh, and Ghost in the Shell for anime. I didn't talk about that. So yeah.
Was that a toss up with Akira?
Yes.
Yeah.
Akira, I think I like Akira more, but Ghost in the Shell and that were like the ones I saw like at the same time. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brave Little Toaster series. All 3 movies. Prince of Egypt, but that's a movie that the music carries the film, like Tarzan, which is also in there. The Road to El Dorado, which is like the movie is better than the music, but it's kind of cohesive, whatever. Aristocats.
Yes. Yeah.
Oliver and Company.
I got
Nice.
that one too.
Oh,
best.
Great Mouse
Yeah.
Detective. The Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under. The Swan Princess series. And Brother
good
Bear.
Brother Bear. Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't know that one. I know all the other ones. I feel like
Brother Bear was kind of a recent one. It was about a guy. It was about like North American indigenous people, and they go on a spirit quest to find their animal, and he accidentally turns into a bear, and he becomes part of a bear family. But he's trying to get his brother back, but he becomes brothers with a bear that was already a bear.
hence Brother Bear.
Brother Bear.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the other ones you mentioned though. Like definitely a lot of like mid-period Disney films there too, like older ones. I like that. That's good stuff. Laura?
I get to cross off. I crossed off the ones that I had that matched with everybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, a few of my favorite. Alice in Wonderland, absolutely classic.
Yeah.
Peter Pan, Dumbo, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Mhm.
Yes.
Lilo and Stitch, the Tigger movie, also Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
That
I
was
forgot about
really
the Winnie
great.
the Pooh movie too.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh
Yeah.
and the Tigger movie, both really good.
Those are good. Those are
mhm.
good.
Fox and the Hound was
Another one that did good live action films too,
Yeah.
actually. Very good live
Yeah, that was pretty
action.
good. Yeah.
The Christopher Robin movie, that was pretty
Mhm.
solid too.
It was actually pretty good. Yeah,
McGregor,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other last two were I had Megamind. And then I think it was Robots. Was that the one as well?
Yes.
Robots
Robin
is
Yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
That was another I love Robin, man. I love him. Yeah.
Good animation.
Yeah.
Resume. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Robots is good.
And then there was the other two that are two of my favorite movies of all time, but I wasn't sure because they're a cross between animation and live action. Was Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Space Jam.
Space Jam's good.
Yeah.
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 Space
What the fuck
Jam's
is
good.
that?
Space Jam. Michael Jordan.
A Space Jam. I thought you said spaceship.
Oh no,
And I was
Space
like,
Jam.
what the fuck is
Space Jam.
spaceship?
Yeah. Spaceship. Yeah. Lola Bunny. Come on now.
Lola Bunny. Oh my god, yeah.
One of the hottest animated characters of all time, along with the girl from
Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost did Jessica Rabbit for Halloween.
Jessica
Who did?
Rabbit is so it's
It was
funny
kind of
you guys
cold.
are talking about
yeah.
they actually the original
Are you
writer of
Jessica
that
Rabbit?
just got the rights back like this past week, and he
Oh,
says
yeah.
they're like, I guess it was based on a novel, which I never knew.
I didn't know
So
that either.
Disney, I guess, held up the rights, and he just got them back this past week. So now he says he's gonna be there's more to come. So stay tuned.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's such good news. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that just came out this past week. Jay,
Okay.
any honorable mentions, Jay?
Nothing crazy. I had like DuckTales,
Oh,
Shredder,
woo, it's a good one.
you know, and the Cinderella. Obviously, I threw that in there. I'm just doing runner up to the first ones. I didn't want to throw in them to the list, and then bro. I love Bambi. I love Bambi, bro.
Bambi.
As a kid growing up, I was a big fan of that, huh?
You know which one I didn't actually put on my honorable mentions? You just reminded me of because you put Bambi, Fox and the fucking Hound, bro.
Anything they're fucking, like the
Yeah,
fucking
that's right,
mother
I
got
said that one. I
Did you
said
say
up.
that? Did you
Yeah.
say
I
that?
said it, yeah. Fox and the
I missed
Hound.
you saying that.
Yeah.
That one-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the live
that's-
action of Christopher Robin. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that one got
What
me.
you're talking
Fox and the
about.
Hound.
Yeah. Oh,
Bambi, I
when
wasn't
she
so
drops
sad
him
about
off in the forest,
it. Yeah.
fuck, that never fails to make me cry ever.
Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound was sad. Bambi, not so.
Oh yeah,
But
a pure visceral reaction every time I watch that movie. Truly.
Sword in the Stone is good too. I like Sword in the Stone as well.
Oh yeah, that's another good one, man. You guys are coming up with so many good animated movies that I haven't thought about.
My mom used to
Man.
collect all the VHSs of Disney movies back in the day before they vaulted all of them. Like we had all those clamshell kind of like plastic, like
plastic ones. I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in that fucking house, and my brother didn't sell them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might have. I've still some still at my mom's too. Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Like those big plastic containers full of like fucking all the Disney ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then finally, because she's been chiming in all episode, Christine, I just feel like she's joined us at this point.
Let her give her list.
He said if she liked everyone's list. She said she liked a lot of the picks. She said she was curious if anyone knew these were like
Watership Down.
of her deep cuts. Princess and the Goblin and Thumbelina. Did anybody?
Thumbelina,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know the Princess and the Goblin though.
No, don't know Princess and the Goblin. Okay, I don't know
I
either.
do know that one. When I was like really young, it's not one I've seen in a very long time.
But yeah,
I thought one of us was
Yeah.
gonna have Watership Down for sure.
Oh, yeah.
what the hell is
Another-
that? Is that like
It's
the?
It's like Fern Gully if it was darker.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Is that like Wind in the Willows or some
Wind in
shit?
the Willows.
Yeah,
Fuck!
yeah.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
a good one. Wind in the Willows.
Yeah.
There used to be a show too when I was younger of Wind in the Willows. That was really good. That had a great intro song. But yeah, she mentioned Fern Gully, Five Goes West, Princess and the Goblin. Yeah, she had some, but pretty much other than that, I think a lot of people said that her other picks too that she had mentioned previously. So there you go. Yeah, great list, everybody. That was really good. This was a lot of fun, actually. I thank you for joining us, Laura. Again, honestly,
Absolutely.
it's been too long. Definitely come join us again for something. We'll have to come up with another topic. Maybe if we do animated TV shows, you should come back for that one.
Fuck,
because
please.
yeah.
I love TV. I fucking love TV. If you put me on an animated TV shows, any
Okay.
supernatural
All right.
TV series,
All right.
anything like that,
shows.
let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna write that down and remind myself. You're in for sure. Then for sure. Yeah.
I like horror too. I don't know if you've done a horror one, but I'm down for that too.
So we did top 5 horror films around Halloween.
okay.
We did it, but there's always future possibilities. There's always like a lot of
Absolutely.
different ideas we can come up for episodes, right? So okay, yeah, well, keep that in mind. Definitely come back.
me
It
in mind.
was a lot of fun, and we do have to talk more about TV because JT is a big TV guy. So and
That's Tom, man. I
Yeah.
probably missed 3 shows tonight.
oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, this has been a late one. So thank you everybody for hanging in there. This was a lot of fun. And we hope you liked it as Julie sits back with a cat on her chest.
Me and this fucking cartoon character are
Usual.
gonna go to bed,
Usual,
dude.
guys.
You're too
All
much
right.
right now.
All right, so very quickly, 10 down. Everybody mention your list one more time for the folks at home.
I didn't even write it down.
10-1.
Yeah.
I scratched a bunch of mine out as I went along.
If you didn't write it down, Jay, whatever, don't worry. Okay, number 10, we got I got Akira. Number 9, Land Before Time. Number 8, Great Mouse Detective. Number 7, The Incredibles. Number 6, Robin Hood. Number 5, Spider-Verse 1 and 2. Number 4, Mulan. Number 3, Nightmare Before Christmas. Number 2, Princess Mononoke. And number 1, I just put Toy Story 1 to 3 as my entry on that one for my favorite animated films. All right, go ahead, Julie.
Shrek, Pebble and the Penguin, Coraline, Finding Nemo, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Wall-E, Treasure Planet, Iron Giant, Goofy Movie. Oh, I fucked up somewhere. Spirited Away. Yeah, no, I get it. 10.
I'm probably gonna fuck up mine because I just had mine everywhere and I went through it. But I was like, so it was Robin Hood, Fantasia 2000, Shark Tale, Tarzan, Sleeping Beauty, Nightmare Before Christmas, Hercules, Up, How to Train Your Dragon, and Fern Gully.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you want to get Jay's picks, go back and look for them because apparently he doesn't remember.
All the princesses.
So it's like, you know what? I just didn't even bother writing them down. I don't have anything here to write and have anything to write them on. I have my phone for my thing, but I didn't bother. So
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Go back and get the list. Rewatch it.
fuck.
All right. All right. Thanks, everybody. This was a lot of fun. Make sure to like and subscribe. And you can, if you want to see more of Laura, she showed up on a bunch of the Drunk Cast episodes in the past. Sometimes late night chat, and they also were on TikTok time. Yeah, there you go. There's your drink right there.
I'm pretty funny. Yeah.
It was fun having you on again. Please come back.
Happy to be back. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, please, anytime. If I'm not working or whatever,
Absolutely.
I'm always down to do it.
Julie's the one
Absolutely.
that's keeping you off of here. I don't know.
Oh my God. She's gatekeeping me. I'm too powerful. If you put me on here too much, it's just too much, too fast.
All right, guys. Thank
Small
you.
doses.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you, everyone. Like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Peace
Good
out.
night.
Welcome to the show, everybody.